on the topic of random Danganronpa stuff, asking who is your favorite Danganronpa character is usually a loaded question.
Who is your favorite waifu?
I was gonna make a secondary joke about that. That causes a bunch of, like, just fandom fighting, because every game has popular characters. It's 4/21, so April 21st, and I still don't have some of the common pond fish.
And in like 2 days, there's going to be a big update that adds a lot of bullshit.
Able Sisters, yes.
Like, Red is actually going to be added to the museum. And I don't think this is a result of the game being on an island, but this just makes that motherfucker look more shady. He's selling the art out of a boat now.
Erg.
It just makes that asshole look...
I sold some seashells to clear out the beach the other night, so... And, as usual, I'm probably about to just hard cut past a bunch of mail. Oh,
mail time.
Like I said, unless it is an absolutely important letter, I'm just gonna cut past. Ooh! And the extra gifts, because I was going to... Well, check if we had Hypno KK. If so, I can just gift that to people.
I remember us bringing it up, but I feel like that's because one of our villagers has it. No.
No,
Oh.
I didn't.
So I guess it was one of our villagers that had it.
Because this is just creepy as hell.
Hypno KK's another one of the ones that's fucking weird, which leads me to again, why isn't, like, getting villagers
So,
to single...
last night, I just decided to grind for, like, Coelacanth. And I got some money, but I found more oarfish. I'll probably come back for those money bags later, because I'm probably about to use a good chunk of that money for the ramp, and I might put a small percent into the house, and the rest into the money tree. Should. Yep. I need to get rid of a bunch of these. Because these are, like, one-offs. Speaking of... We'll yield.
Also, did you change hats into that nightcap?
Yeah.
Okay.
While grinding, I was gifted some items, and a bunch of balloons that I happened to pop had some shit, so... I'll cut these later. I also planted a fuck ton more fruit trees. Like, I actually planted a ridiculous amount of fruit trees. Also wanted to check my ranking. Then I had a point about something.
Still 3 stars.
Compared with our last report, more folks responded positively to our island scenery. Island decoration. Decorate with items you've created. Okay.
Well, seems like the game wants more DIY shit.
Yep. Because of the dumb thing I was doing, which filled multiple criteria because it looks cool. So, and I can show some of the work I was doing. Because I stopped because I was fishing, because it was raining, but... Oh, hey. Hybrid. Cool. Nice. So, as you can see, part of the work I was doing was putting down the paths, and because you need fence, I was like, how am I going to get enough fence to make the game happy? And then I had this creative idea. I fenced the wall.
And then...
Now, I ran out of fence, but I made it this far.
And that leads to, like, an interesting thing that we'll have to, wait.
And while I'm showing it, so I expanded my orchard a little bit. This is like 22 orange trees.
Jesus Christ.
But
goddamn.
Counting these, it's like 22 cherry trees. I don't have 22 of these trees yet.
What the hell are these? Oh, pears.
Pears and peaches, but the dumb thing's happening again. That space limit is happening, so I'm gonna have to temporarily uproot and plant these in better spots. I'm just gonna have to bring them back. Which gives me an excuse to grow my other fruit trees later tonight anyway.
I was going to say, and it's one of those, we're just gonna have to wait and see type things.
Is Dad gonna kill us?
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Hold on. So, the space limit of the way trees works bothers me so deeply. Because...
My point...
Hold on, I'm gonna... Hold on. I need to drop... I thought I might run into that. Good to know, so I'm gonna have to grow some peach trees over...
The point is going to... me was that update and stuff.
I'm gonna get you... damn it.
Yes. Like I said, that update and stuff is what it's apparently going to add. Like, I wonder if the things that will be added, if those are going to factor into the town ranking. Like,
thankfully, trees don't die as easily, which is cool. So I just need to...
Like, one of the things...
This is temporary.
Like I said, one of the things that will be added is... Leaf is going to be added because he's going to be added. He's apparently going to have, like, a shop with flowers and stuff in it. And besides flowers, he's also going to sell bushes. So, like, I wonder if bushes and the items he sells, if they're going to start factoring down ranking, because I feel it would be just a little bullshit.
There we go.
Like, I feel it'd be just a little bullshit for, like, the people that got to 5-star towns for them to be, like, bumped down to 4 because they now arbitrarily don't have an amount of, like,
back to what we were doing.
Or something.
Oh, I changed my look again, but I just got...
now we have the Able Sisters shop. So
but I also wanted to pay for that ramp. So... I was extending my fruit garden, but then that arbitrary space limit happened.
Something I just thought about that space limit thing. What if that happens when you plant too many trees for the town rating thing? I just had a thought about that.
But she didn't complain about trees, and we didn't go down a rank. And
they also weren't fully grown. Like, what if when they got fully grown, that would have been the point to hit? We'll have to keep an eye on that. If those trees grow, and the rank goes back down, we'll have to keep an eye. Because if we do, that means that tree thing is actually there.
I'm probably going to offset my extended garden sideways over here by cutting a bunch of these ferns. These cedar trees. And I'm probably going to just go down the cliff side in front of the fountain, sideways. So I'm going to do that later. By the time this garden of, like, madness is done, this is probably... Oh, there's a rock. This is probably going to be worth, like, 50 K or more.
If this is the money rock, I would find that hilarious. Nope.
Alright. Recoil up a little bit
I'll have
too
to keep
much.
an eye on that if when all these trees grow, if we get that tree complaint again, or if we go down a ring. Because if we do, that is what the one thing is. So I feel like with all the data mining, people would have noticed because.
And it's an inconsistency where the trees can't grow based on certain arbitrary spacing that I don't understand. And then, like, because eventually I will get. Because when they're fully grown or growing up, I'm going to plant them back and they'll grow fine. Or I'll leave them until they're fully grown, and then I'm just going to plant them in a row, because once they're fully grown, they can be planted here, because, as you can see, these grew, so I don't get...
Yeah, let's go back to the normal stuff we were doing.
Working on it. I can put some towards that ramp, which we haven't paid for, because I was fish grinding, and I wanted... Oh, good! More iron. I needed some. I was using a lot of iron on iron fence.
Remember, we need to save a lot of iron for the robot.
But I also need fencing.
No, I guess.
We're still working on the gold and the freaking rocket!
Yeah. Rocket! Link. Which, speaking of the rocket, as I said before, I don't think we've seen Celeste in a while, and her, like, not appearing in a while seems to have started when you cut off, like, all the walls, so that's concerning me.
She shows up at random. At night. And normally if she shows up, she'll just walk around the beach. And I got CJ on top of the walls, Carson.
Doesn't CJ appear on cliffs?
That's his thing. Celeste...
So, of course, when you cut a shit ton more cliffs in the town, he's gonna appear on a cliff.
You know what? Just take it. I don't mind spending that.
How much was that?
Oh, wait, awesome. Trash tools. Nice. And nothing. I spent 56,000 just now. Oh, Gaston! And as you can see, I was pathing things a little bit, but I kind of stopped because I was fishing, because I made a lot of money.
Even when he's untaxed, his house still has a shit ton of boxes in it. Or because he's the last villager, did he take 2 days?
No, he's done.
Oh.
See?
Oh. Oh, it's just island here. His house just has a bunch of boxes in it. What's the music playing?
That's a radio.
Oh.
Marine Song 2001.
Oh.
And that's Welcome Horizons.
Oh, funny, if you click on a radio, it will randomly...
No. No.
It doesn't?
No, it cycles when...
When does it cycle?
At random.
Oh.
Anyway. Back to what we were doing.
The funny, like, minor thing I've wanted...
Her house is the freaking coolest.
Oh, hey, look, she's in her clothes again.
Don't having your, like, fucking late night strip fest. You. Oh, I can gift her shit now.
Okay, get her out of that chef uniform. Every time I look at the thing, I just think of the one creepy character from Danganronpa 2.
Then we'll make her a cheerleader. And I just got an outfit.
And now...
Yeah, she's in the cheerleader, which shrinks to rat size. There you go, Gerson. And... What?
What is she dusting?
The stool. See? So, there we go. All the men will get pretty dresses.
The point I was going to... make, I've wanted an all account because I find it mildly funny. As we said, but...
Let's see what I just...
You got the shirt.
No, I realized that. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, printed sleeves. Oh, that actually looks pretty good.
I want to say I seem to remember this from New Leaf, but knowing my obviously a new clothing item.
I might change.
Anyway, what I was going to say, a lot of the...
Hold on! The first dude I am gifting a dress to.
If he'll wear it.
That is incredibly likely, apparently.
I would have expected a Jocks to be the Chad type and not wear a dress.
I just want to see. We have to see. Here's a dress, dude! Yes.
And because of the type of dress it was, he lost the sleeves. Neat.
And he liked it because of the no, like, sleeves and stuff. Because now he can flex. That's fucking... That's amazingly funny.
Huh.
Oh my god,
maybe he's not a Chad after all.
I'm so freaking happy. Eventually I will gift them other shirts for variety, but for now I just want to...
Especially because, like, as we've seen them change in and out of the stuff you give them, I want to see them cycle between the stuff we give them. And
in case anyone never got the joke here, I put the football by his house. I did that as kind of a joke.
You know, the point I wanted to say, because I think we brought this up before, a bunch of villager names.
And he gave me the other shirt. Hold on. Oh!
Alright, that shirt.
Classic.
I feel like a villager I had in New Leaf wore that, but I cannot remember.
They add some
it's like I want to say, oh, I remember that from New Leaf. It's like, oh, no, that's a new shirt.
God, Hypno KK. The music is so creepy, and then in the Bunny Day stuff, this is just... Okay, so I'm gonna take my money.
Ah, this is,
Ah, damn it.
This is what Zipper's house must look like.
And let's go to the designer mode because I keep forgetting it. Hold on. Spin and pocket. Hold on. Pocket and it's the crown. I realize that.
Be the one hat.
Nice.
There
we go.
What I was gonna say, the funny thing I've wanted to point. Now, I believe we've brought up before that a lot of villagers have different names in like America and Japan. Funny thing is, Gaston seems to have always been Gaston in both regions. And, like, because of...
See?
And the funny thing is, like, because of... The certain villager names seem to have been changed to prevent confusion. Like, there's a villager in this game. Were they introduced in this game or a previous game?
While I was out... Okay, maybe that button... Oh, I was going to say, maybe that button is sticking a little bit.
Fucking told you.
Well... Or that's my finger...
I don't know.
No, because now it's like...
What the hell is the what you guys hate?
I had those rain boots. Which are different from, like, the work boots and the other... See? We had some different...
You know what my point...
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what is your opinion on Hypno KK? Most people find that song to be at least somewhat creepy, but I do have a decent appreciation for it, and it is one of my favorite KK Slider songs, but I will admit it is unsettling, which is, in a way, kind of the point. I thought I would ask about it because this song is usually a huge split in the fan base on whether or not you love it or hate it, or are one of those people that are somewhere in the middle. Because we had it, I just thought I would ask. This is a bit of a silly question, but I thought I would actually theme a question around the game for once, because Hypno KK is incredibly creepy to a lot of people, so I wanted to know if you found it creepy or not. Even though I find it kind of unsettling, I really do enjoy that music, but anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.